What it do, what it do? It's your boy Feast. And we're back with another episode. And be sure to like this video. Be sure to share this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But we're going to talk about the number one reason men and women are not interested in dating anymore. And the number one reason men simply don't approach women anymore. Number one reason. And I think every guy sensed this, when you're just out and about. I always like to use the gym for an example because you get both. You get you get a mixture of everything. It's like gumbo. You get all races. You get male, female. You get both genders. So you're able to kind of see how people interact, how they connect, even though people go to the gym to handle their business. But the number one reason people are not interested in dating right now is the attitudes. Yes, I said it. The nonchalantness and the attitudes. Anytime I see a woman, just a woman, it doesn't matter. There's gonna be some sort of ill look, vibe within that person. I can take a whole pack. I can take one for one. It doesn't matter the race. It doesn't matter the gender. The gender, as far as I know what men receiving on our side, as far as how we're looking at it. And I know ladies got their side of it, but this is where I'm at with that. You can pay attention to man and you can pay attention to woman. Men are not walking around with attitudes. I'm just being honest. Just pay attention. Just do your own research. Do your own visual on that. If you're a person that go to the gym, just sit back and watch the vibe of a man versus the vibe that's coming from ladies. So what I'm saying is this, man, when you want to change something as far as the trajectory or the outcome of something, the only possible way to change that is to change their attitude. When people, man, you can be the best person in the world playing sports. That person can be the most talented athlete you've ever seen in your life. But if that person got a messed up attitude, chances are they're not going to make it to the next level. They're not going to make it to the NFL. They're not going to make it to the NBA because the coach going to say, man, that kid got a messed up attitude. So they're not going to recommend you to the next team, to the next level, because with a messed up attitude, what can you do in life with a messed up attitude? So just think about that. Make it make sense, right? If there's a messed up attitude in the atmosphere and we don't know whether a person, we can only assume what we think, but we're not even communicating anymore. I don't think y'all understand how bad that is. You may say, well, I talk to people, strangers, people just say you go somewhere to a function or something. People ain't really talking. Even the parties that people go to now. Yeah, you at the party, you and your significant other may get up and dance and do this, but people ain't really mingling unless they like your kinfolk. So, like I said, with the kind of attitudes that women are carrying around today, men are pretty much, they kind of trailing. Men aren't leading on what vibe they're getting from the next person. Men aren't getting that. They paying attention. And the attitude seems to be with the woman because she's not, even if she tried dating, it didn't work out her way because she's upset that the guy done ducked her, done took a move because he couldn't keep up with the antics that were put in place. he found out that she only cared for him to be around if he got some money to give to her. And this poison that got such in the atmosphere, man, that it done made life so uninteresting right now. And I know everybody there's a lot of people feel that way, because if they didn't feel that way, why would they talk about it? If I didn't feel this way, why would I be sharing this information that I'm getting from men? You know, men talk to each other. What up, boy? What going on, boy? What going on with you? Boy, man, boy, these women, boy, they show something else right now. And it just, and a man will just go into that spiel because it's been on his mind just like it's been on other people's mind. So that's where this information come from. Like, this is something that people, is almost like a dating crisis right now. A get along crisis, or together crisis. I sat up last night and watched Michael Jackson when he performed at the Super Bowl. Just watched a little stuff. And, you know, heal the world, make it a better place. You know, you see all these people coming together, different races, and man, we almost had it together then. Here comes social media. Oh God, we thought social media was the best thing that ever happened to mankind. We really thought this was going to take us to the next level. And oh God, it simply did us like this right here. And that happened when we actually started living through social media. Y'all must don't know that these people that create these filters and these things, like right now I'm seeing the Avatar game you play where you change yourself and make yourself look like another person. People, please don't play that game. Don't play that game. If you want to look different, go just work on yourself. It's possible. If you believe enough in yourself, which you should, just work on yourself. Because it's amazing that the people that change themselves into this avatar person, oh man, I'll be killing them if I look like that. Go do that. I don't think the photos are that unrealistic that goal ain't possible. Come on, man. Like, don't, you know, these people create these things, y'all don't even know it, for you to use these apps. They want you to continue to participate. So they throw these things out there y'all don't even know. Read into that. Yeah, they create those apps, man, the TikToks, all that stuff, man, because they want you guys to participate. The minute they see it going down, okay, people ain't really getting on the app like they was. They throw something in there. Guess what? We fall right along, fall right in line with this crap. And all it does is just take us further away from our false reality. Because this dang show ain't making us feel better about ourselves. It's not, man. It's not. And I just speak on behalf of anybody that's actually going through these situations, you know, and feeling this. You know, because people talk about it. People talk about it. They talk about it. People just talk about it in silence. They talk about it in groups. Ladies may talk about it when they go on, go out to eat with each other, you know, group of 5, you know, table for 1, all that stuff. So, man, I just say, man, that's the number one reason people have failed back, man. It's no fun in it. You know, it was fun getting to know people for who they were. You know, like I tell you guys all the time, it took years to build character. Like, character is something that each individual has. Their own talent. That's why we up here trying to be like the next person by doing what we see other people do. We can't do that, man. So don't fall into this trap, man. They set for us like that, man. It just got us all off beat, man. But these attitudes, bro, and it's just, man, I don't think people realize it. That's why I always say we become what we think. If you got your mind in a negative space all day, man, it can't help but to be a negative outcome. You know, like I said, we used to have things that made us rejoice and kind of, you know, put us back, molded with each other, family reunions, all kind of things that kept us bonded, man. And we done got so far away. I feel like if I see you on social media, I've seen you that day. I ain't got to see you in person, you know. And I just think, man, all of this stuff are triggers. It ain't just the attitudes that a lady or a woman may carry, you know, being with her frustration. But you got to think about it. Why would I approach somebody with an attitude when I feel like her attitude may exist because her life is full of maybe full of turmoil? Like, it may not be right over there, so I got to fight through her pain or whatever's causing her to feel that way before we get to getting to know each other. So, man, it's just one of those things, man, you just think about, man. And I think more people speaking up on this, and I just seen this thing take a left turn, man. I've been paying attention to it. It's just your awareness. If your awareness is up, man, you'll be you'll be a person that's just very knowledgeable. When you see stuff like this, these acts that people that are putting on. So that's why people just, man, saying, dating just ain't even worth it. It ain't fun. Ain't nobody trying to do none of that no more. People, like I said, people don't go on dates. Even the ones that are in relationship, people don't go on dates, man. They ain't making it fun, because it's almost like people try to post their biggest thing they can do on a date, right? They can go travel the world or whatever. They're putting it out there. Guess what? Your little date to get wings downtown, just an hour and just to put some clothes on so we can admire each other, it's no longer a thing now. Simply because you just seen your friend or your cousin post that they in Brazil, and you post your little night out with just getting some wings in the city, that now they looking at you like, girl, you ain't doing that. Boy, you ain't doing that. Boy, you see what we doing? That's how social media got us divided, bro. It's just all of this stuff, man. It's just all in one fireball. So you guys are, man, just, it's one of them things. Yeah, comment me below. Jump in the comments, man. Do I have a point there? Do you guys see these attitudes? Do you guys, I would say, it may go both ways, but it's guys having attitudes, I'm not seeing that. I'm just not seeing that. Guys with attitudes, I'm not seeing that. And I'm not saying that, I'm just not seeing that, man. Any guy I run up on, what up, boy? What up, boy? We may shoulder bar, whatever, all right, boy. Stay up, stuff like that, and they seem to be in a decent spirit, if they're not in the best, but like I said, men suffer in silence, that may be part of it. We don't wear our feelings on our sleeves all the time. But at the same time, if something was bothering a man that bad, you'll kind of tell a little bit. It'll be outbeat some. But women, oh God, man, whew, it's almost like you can't look. Like if looks could kill, man, it'll be a lot of dead people around here, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Just calling it how I see it, man. And some people don't like to vocalize it. It puts you in a situation with people, because you got an opinion. But make sure if your opinion is accurate, it shouldn't be any words there, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is one of them things we got to just keep working our way through and keep figuring it out. We still all want to have a good life, man, because the time is ticking. The clock moves forward. We can't rewind the clock. Y'all don't, guys don't think about it. We don't get to buy our time back on earth. So the minute, however long it takes to figure this out, where people can at least be sane and feel good about life again, to unravel, the longer, the quicker it takes to do that, the better we can get on with life. But the longer it takes, the more we suffer. So it's on people's mind, man. I see it, man. I see it. Y'all see it. We just used to be very naive about it. We just act like that's not the case. We just be very nonchalant about it. Well, I don't care. Next person don't care. I don't care. Let you know how many followers we got in this world, man. Don't be a follower, man. Have your own mindset, man. We all trying to get a piece of happiness, man. Like I tell you, this one life, it go quick. And before you know it, your time is gone. You can't relive life. You get one of them. We don't think about those things until somebody die. R.I.P., let's get, and all this stuff. Yeah, we should be thinking about that every day. I don't have to think about how serious life is when somebody die. But I think that's the number one reason people fail back from dating, man. That's the number one reason. And you guys comment me below. Let me know if I got a point there. Be sure to share this video if you can. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Straight Facts with your boy Feast. To the next episode. Deuces.